Hello, friends! Welcome to Misscliks D&D Amnesia, in case you forgot.
Bottom.
And my name is Forget!
Oh! Yeah, we're back, and as you can see, Miss Harvey is not frozen. She's just not here, but we needed her smile.
It's actually a wax figurine that Neil carved in preparation, or whatever you do to prepare wax statues. However you make the wax figurines, Neil made
And
it.
then he shipped it to me, and then I created an identical background to Steph's apartment
Yep.
made out of cardboard.
And then we put a webcam on it, so that's what you're looking at, is a wax figurine.
It's a live feed, actually.
Because we actually knew that most of you tune in just to see Stephanie Harvey's smile, and we knew that the show would be at a loss without that, so... There you go.
The things we do for you.
Mm-hmm.
We literally spent the entire year's budget on this project. So this is actually the last episode of Misscliks for the rest of the year.
Because we said we would reinvest all of the profits into Misscliks,
Mhm.
so here you go.
Yeah,
Hope
we
you
did.
like our
We
choice.
reinvested. So, in case you haven't watched this before, this is Misscliks D&D, but it is the fifth chapter? Let's see, we had Pirates, Demigods, Vigilantes, Outbreak, and now Amnesia. So yeah, this is the 5th chapter of Misscliks D&D. We play Dungeons and Dragons here, and the mechanic, if you will, of this particular campaign is that we woke up having no idea who we are, where we are, or what's going on. And Neil, maybe you could give us a little bit of a recap?
Oh boy. So, the party woke up in the back of a wagon being pulled by a silent elf. After trying to figure out where he was going and where he was taking them and who the hell they were, he turned around and revealed that he had these kind of oily black eyes, something like you would see out of the X-Files. Party promptly fled from him, fought him, killed him, fled some more. Ran into some talking mushroom folks who needed help with being taken to shelter. Ran into a bunch of elves who were kind of cagey and said there might be something going on, but they should probably get the fuck out of town because they might be in danger. Ran into some, what were they? They were gnomes, right? Met some gnomes, went down to the gnome underworld, talked about gems a whole bunch, figured out that the gems you have might be indicative of your social status in the real world, in the human world. Went back to the elves. The elves said, hey, you should just head east. You can get your answers solved, your questions answered over there, and you'll also be in less danger if you head east. So just go head east. And you guys headed east, and I don't remember exactly where we left off.
Let's find out. I bet Otwolion knows.
Were we in the... At one point we were in the gnome, like, homeworld, and then we left, and then we went back? I think? I can't find my notes for
No, we never went back.
We didn't go back.
Wait,
We never went back.
we definitely went to visit the elves again.
That's what I'm thinking. I can't find my notes from before.
Yeah, after we went to visit the gnome, Gunderfunk, the gnome homeland, we then returned to the elves. They invited us for the village for the night, and we made some honey cake.
Right.
And then there was no more cards.
Oh, that's right.
Elves.
We heard that there was a curse on a neighboring kingdom that requires a blood sacrifice to end the curse.
Yeah, by a princess.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, and one of us has to be the princess that they're looking to blood sacrifice.
But we're kind of doomed if it's Steph.
Well, I hope the GM has, created a backup plan in case it was Steph.
The princess is not Steph after all.
Oh, funny how that works. Life has a way of working out.
It's actually the
Well,
mushrooms.
Steph's not dead.
Yeah, it's the mushrooms.
She's not dead, guys.
Steph is dead.
As you are leaving
As we're burying her body.
No. Neil, you're just gonna play Steph for this week, right?
Just smile
No.
a lot. Nobody will notice.
Where is she gonna go?
As you guys are leaving the elven village, I'm trying to look up his name. Where the hell is it?
Faltilas?
What's the elf name that she? Yeah, the dude.
Faltilas.
She's been Coltheris. Coltheris.
Oh yeah, Coltheris. Yeah.
Coltheris
Oh.
comes back
Never mind.
Ferris.
and dips his head to her and says in common, "My lady, would you please stay with us for a little while? I will get you to meet up with your friends in due time. You shan't miss much. I just have something I would like to show you." To which she promptly goes off with him, and the two of them disappear behind some trees to a flurry of giggling.
Oh wow.
And
Giggling.
the three of you are left just kind of like, oh, that was weird.
Isn't it just nice that people find love in the most mysterious places? It's just so great for them.
It certainly is. Whatever you're going by now.
I forget, but how about love?
Let's call you Love then.
Okay.
I thought I had named you permanently.
Well, maybe you'll remember someday.
You're Mushroom.
That's a weird name.
Yeah, you used to have it.
But you
it's
can
still
call me
there.
whatever you like. And then also, your eyes look really pretty today.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Where are we
I
going
feel
again,
like it.
Victoria?
We're going east. We're going to. Well, we were told to go to
Rhaegar?
Rhaegar.
Oh yeah, because
Rhaegar?
it was like Rhaegar, the
Rhaegar?
hero's character.
Yes, Rhaegar or Rhaegar. Coltheris was like leading us there, right?
I
Well,
think
now
he
he's
pointed
flirting
us
with
there.
sharp McPointy sword.
Oh, right.
What are we gonna do without Make Pointy?
We're just gonna leave her be, you know.
She'll be better after the experience anyway. She'll be even more Sharpie McPointy.
We'll
Well.
probably get more experience out of it anyway, right?
Hey
I
Neil,
don't fight though.
I have some. Oh, never mind. I was gonna say I have some wounds, but I think I don't. I think I lied. Does anybody have any wounds?
No.
Okay.
What are loons?
Wounds.
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 No, I don't think I do, right? I need to pull up my character sheet also. It reminds me.
I have no idea.
Just checking. You look fine to me, but just wanted to make sure you felt okay before we set off.
So, just to reestablish what we had left off with, we're looking for a man, I think, east, that is a great and powerful wizard that lives alone outside of Capital City. We should be able to find a trace of him along the way. I
Mm-hmm.
think his name is Rataton.
Like Ratatouille, I love Ratatouille, and then also I love dessert.
I think
Yeah.
the name of the capital is Rathaton, right?
Isn't it Rhaegar?
Oh, you're right. Sorry. I need to take better notes. Yes, you're right.
I think your note
elves are bad with
taking
names
is just
and
wonderful.
stuff. Oh, thank you, Mushroom. That's very kind, but you're just flattering me because that is not true. But anyway, so shall
It's
we
so
head?
true. You
Rhaegar.
can call me Truth.
All right.
I
You have another
am
nudity.
Truth. Also, I found this dessert. It's delicious. I'm eating something I found, Neil. I don't know what it is, but I'm eating it.
I wish I could see
It's a
light
mushroom you
like
picked
you.
off the side of the road.
Okay. It's probably edible, I think.
It seems more fun.
Luckily enough, this one is edible, and you
Oh.
are enjoying it.
Sweet.
what would have happened if it weren't?
I would have died.
Oh, okay.
Neil would have no hesitation.
No, I've already killed 2-player characters today.
You had a taste for blood?
I was a player in the group too. I killed them. I threw someone off a ledge into a bottomless pit, and then they resurrected as a zombie, as a demon, and then I tried to knock them back in the pit, and knocked myself down, and then we both came back as demons and killed everyone. Well, tried to kill everyone. It didn't work out too well.
Wow.
Anyway, different campaign, different story.
Zombie.
You guys head off down the down the non-existent path, generally in the direction that the elder pointed and said was east.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything that you would like to do while you walk? Any particular method you'd like to walk, or way you'd like to walk, or precautions you'd like to take,
Yes.
or speeds you'd like to move at?
I love this question. This is glorious, Neil. Thank you for that.
I
might
have a
die
big
for once.
stick, and I'm dragging it behind me like a little kid does when they want to like make a line. So I'm like drawing a line with a stick behind me gleefully.
And I am observing because he pointed
So
at
you're leaving a trail
Uh-huh.
behind you.
Uh-huh.
so people could follow us, but we could also track our paths back.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
God damn it,
Okay.
Anna. It's fine. So he pointed us east, and I would like to notice where like the mushrooms grow, like versus that eastern direction.
Like
'Cause
the
I think
clump of
that
mushrooms that we
mushrooms
saved.
No, because mushrooms are always supposed to grow at the bases of trees, if I'm not mistaken, in the same like direction. I don't know if it's north, south, or whatever. I have
Oh
no
yeah,
knowledge of that.
moss too always
Yeah.
grows on the
I
east
thought it
side
was
of
That's what
trees.
I mean. Moss.
I thought it was moss always grows on like the north side or something. Or
Something like that.
it always there's a
In the
side.
northern hemisphere, moss is more likely to grow on the north side of trees
Anyway,
because it gets less direct light.
Yeah. So I
Or
would.
no, it's grow on the
Oh.
south side of trees because it gets more
I'm
direct
Googling
light. It's
it.
one of the
We
two.
all know
This-
like a tiny bit about it, and then we're
this
like
doesn't
making
matter to
things
me.
up.
The actual direction of the moss does not matter to me. What matters is relationship of the east with the moss. So put the moss wherever the hell you want to, Neil.
In this
But
universe,
I will
maybe
be basing my direction sense off moss direction versus east point.
That's
Well said.
it's
really
all relative.
unfortunate because moss covers the trees all around. There's no moss on just one side of the tree in this place.
God damn it,
Um,
Neil.
Does that mean there are like multiple
Yeah.
suns on this planet?
That would be sick.
Ooh, Neil, are there
there's
3
like-
suns?
No, but it's a thick forest canopy.
I wish there were 3 suns.
No, a 3-sun system is too unstable. You can never have a planetary body orbiting a 3-sun system.
As I'm walking, I'm
It would
like,
break
I
up.
wish there were 3 suns. And then
Yeah.
the rays would
Imagine the
warm
next
all the
season
sides of my
stuff.
face at one time. And then my aura would glow pink and glorious.
I think it already does.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Imagine Misscliks D&D 3 suns.
That should be our next campaign.
Let's not give
Well,
it-
not too
You
soon.
Place
all play
in outer space.
brothers. You all play brothers, and Anna's your mom. Misscliks 3 sons. That'd be perfect.
But
Okay.
there would also happen to be 3 suns in the campaign.
Anyways,
I told you, you cannot have a planetary body orbiting a 3-star system. It wouldn't work. It would break apart.
so we're walking. We're walking.
You're walking.
I'm leaving a trail. Jen,
As
are you doing anything
as you're
now that
walking
you know the
along the
moss?
forest, it's everyone else is just doing the normal things, and it's a very peaceful, kind of serene area that you're walking through. It matches the music very well, actually.
Nice.
It's a warm day, just moving through the forest. The air is clean. You feel just good about yourself and good about life. When slithering
No!
across the path before you is a long brown and red snake.
Slithering is
Who-
not good.
As it gets about halfway across the path, it's like 15 feet out from you. It slithers and then it stops and starts to coil its body and lifts its head up and hisses. Because you guys have paused and you're looking at the snake like, what's going on? What is the snake doing? It lifts its head up and bobs back and forth and goes, "Lost little girls, come to me.
Hello,
I
Mr.
see
Snake.
worry on your faces. Hello there.
Hello, Snake. It's nice to meet
Who
you.
are you, little one?
You can call me little
What-
one if you
what
want
troubles
to.
you so?
So does the snake speak in common?
Yeah.
Okay. Are we concerned? Do snakes normally have that ability, to talk? Are we at all phased by this, or are we just okay? That's something that happens.
That is your decision to make.
all right. Well, I'm
You could be
basically going to be
phased,
shitting
You could
bricks
be
here.
unfazed.
Oh, no,
am-
I would be shitting bricks if we hadn't encountered like the anthropomorphic mushrooms already. So actually, fuck it. That's hey, snake dude, what's up?
I'm standing there and like I'm assuming the snake's kind of doing this, so I'm like matching it while he's doing it, and I'm
starting
like,
to match it as well. I'm feeling like doing this.
nice to meet you. We're on an epic journey. What are you up to?
I am just moving from one place to another.
Aren't we
I'm
all just moving one
being a
place to another?
snake.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
I
great.
suppose so, but I see worry on your faces. Your pain and heartache is as plain as day.
Is it?
What is the problem?
Well, we were basically told that one of us is going to be offered up in a blood sacrifice, so you can understand if we're not necessarily having the best of days.
Also, we lost all of our memories.
Also that's a big important part of this. Yeah.
Does
Hey, Neil,
this have
what's
to
the
do
hotness
with the
of this-
princess in the west?
That would be the one, yeah. Right?
Oh, that's so interesting
Were you
that
about
you.
to say what's the hotness of the snake?
Yeah.
Jesus, Anna.
Well,
It's a
someone in
snake.
chat asked.
I don't think.
It's an
It's
anthropomorphic
a snake. It's
Come
not
on.
a hot creature. It's cold-blooded.
Okay, well
It's
there's
someone
your
in
there's
chat.
your answer, Eben
Goodness.
Please
Evan,
roll.
and Mr. Hands. Those are your
keep
answers.
it in your pants. Jesus, chat. Keep it in your pants.
I look at Victoria and I say, that's so nice that you trust this stranger enough to tell him exactly what's going on and that one of us might be offered up as a blood sacrifice and that our true identity might be the princess.
Well, I figure we're boned either way.
Oh, that's true.
So what harm could it do?
You're so right. I love the way you
don't
think,
know.
Victoria.
And this is why the old elf was like, I shouldn't tell you what's going on. See? This is exactly why. The old elf knows his shit.
Hey man, I never claimed to be a steel trap. That's not something I boast about, alright?
It's
You know?
not like we left a trail behind us that led us here, right?
Yeah.
Wait.
I look at the snake and I say, what's your name?
Slitherous.
Slithers, you
Wow.
wouldn't tell anyone about any of that, would you?
I know a great many things already.
Can
For
you share?
example, I know the Elven King Sundarian has been keeping a very close eye on the nearby human kingdoms. He seems most preoccupied with them in an unusual way.
Unusual?
I know that war is on the verge of breaking out in the west, and that rumor has it a great archmage appeared.
Archmage? What's an archmage?
Oh, that might be the guy we're looking for.
Who is it that you are looking for, little one?
We heard about a great wizard up to the east.
Called Rathaton, right?
Yeah, that we should really visit. It must be him.
That's... I do not know whether it is him or someone else. The archmage I know of suddenly appeared in the king's court in the west, the human lands.
Wait, so we're looking for a different guy, because we're going east. And your boy's in the
Yeah.
west, so,
I see.
yeah.
Yeah, that must
Yes.
not be
Well,
the
I
case.
mean, isn't
But-
west just east from somewhere else? I
No,
mean,
that
what
is
is
true.
east and
Completely
west,
opposite.
really?
It is not.
No, it is. Because the world is round. Or do we know,
Yes.
do we live in a round world? Is this,
I believe it is flat, really.
this is Earth?
I believe it's like a
It is-
star.
Okay.
It's spherical, but the map is flat. It doesn't make any sense, but it's spherical.
Well, the sun seems to be running around us, so I'm pretty sure we're in the middle of the sun, and then we're just flat.
Mm.
So,
Like this.
here's my query to submit. Isn't a great wizard just a great wizard, just a great wizard? Like, what say we head off in the western direction
Oh,
instead?
no, that's where we came from. That's bad.
Oh, okay. But what if we circumvent where we came from,
Well,
right?
Maybe that great
go
mage was the
further
one that
west.
was supposed to sacrifice the princess.
Okay, so we don't want to find that great mage,
I mean, I don't know. Maybe he's a great mage.
as opposed to just an okay mage. Like,
Do you know of princesses?
Of what?
We already told
What do you know of princesses?
But it's okay if you forgot, because
What is this about
Victoria
sacrificing?
was saying about how, like, one of us might be a princess, and how, like, you know, we don't know because we don't have our memories, and it's like all this sensitive information that she told you because she must trust you because
Would
you seem
you
like such a
me
trustworthy
to
person.
find out which one of you is a princess?
Do you have that ability? What would that cost us?
A snake's sense of taste is unparalleled in this world.
So you're gonna bite
All
one
I
of
need
us?
would be a simple bite, and I can tell you whether you are of royal bloodlines or not.
Sounds dangerous.
Yes.
Can we have like a little family meeting before we just make any decisions regarding the snake bite concept?
The thing is that snake bites, I think, are kind of unpleasant. Maybe.
So maybe we skip this one.
Most unpleasant for you.
If this is
If you would like, I was simply trying to help some fellow travelers along the way. But if you do not wish to have my assistance, that is fine.
Neil,
Okay.
I look at his
Can
aura.
someone-
I
Yeah.
try to determine whether his aura is radiating good or bad intent. Whether he is an
It's-
evil or good type of thing.
And
It
does anyone have,
feels
like,
a lot like your aura.
Like my
It feels
aura?
very similar to your own. Mhm.
Oh, then I'm like, actually, I want to be bitten by you. I think that maybe we could have a real intimate connection that had never been seen before between snake and human. And I think that's really important for the energy of the world.
Do you want us to get you a room for that?
I mean, do we need a special room for that?
Yeah, I would not do that in public if I were you.
Are
What
you-
you're describing
this
right
feels
there.
dangerous. I feel like you might get poisoned, and we don't have any anti-poison.
Will I get poisoned, Slitherus?
Why would I poison you?
I don't know. That's just what Victoria and Maid Pants said.
Maid pants.
Doesn't seem...
Does is anyone able to do like a perception check to see if he's lying or something like that? Do we have that like ability or?
That's not a mechanic in the game.
Okay.
It would be like a spell that someone could cast to see if it was true or not. But what I probably maybe did was detect evil, and he seemed to not be evil as far as my untrained senses could tell. Maybe.
Okay. Well, I'm willing to sacrifice mushroom and say, yeah, get bitten if you really want. We'll see what happens. I'd like to observe the results.
I mean, but that said, how much do we really want to know who's the princess? Because will that make anything weird? Like, we have such a nice family thing going on, you know?
Well, we've
Yeah.
been told...
Didn't you already call that one maid pants?
It's already a
Well,
pretty weird family dynamic.
Didn't we... Like, the elves told us that we probably shouldn't know who it is.
that's a
out of all
good
of us.
point. Because sometimes it seems like it's hard for people, all of us, and like especially maybe Victoria, not to tell strangers things. So maybe it's
He
best
had
if
a
we
kind
don't
face.
know.
I don't know. He asked a question, I answered. Don't sue me.
I am but a simple snake in these forests. I am not one that would betray your trust.
Is
See,
there
he's not gonna
anything-
gossip.
Is there anything we can do for you?
Do for me?
Do you need anything?
Mm, A warm place to sleep. This air is so chill.
Do
Aren't
you want
snakes
us to
cold-blooded?
build you a
Do any of
shelter?
you have an old boot?
Do
you
we
have a
boots?
spare boot?
Is he? I thought he was like as big as
And you've
us.
got the boots on your feet.
Is he
No,
small?
no, no. He's like a normal snake size.
Oh,
Yeah, he's like your everyday, ordinary 4 to 6 foot long snake.
oh, that's adorable.
I don't know how long snakes are.
Okay,
Three
Well,
feet
six
long?
come in whole
I-
six.
I
Three-
take
3 to
off
4
my
foot
boot
long.
and I'm like, why don't you hang out in my boot and you can come with us? There's a snake in my boot.
As long as you don't put your foot in there while I'm in, that sounds most pleasant.
You want to come along with us?
We are all just going from one place to another.
Yes,
I believe Someone wise
exactly.
recently said that.
Do you think we might be best friends, Slitherus? Because you said exactly the same thing I said. Maybe we knew each other before I lost my memories.
Know.
Do you remember me? Did you know me before I lost my memories?
I do not seem to recognize you.
Well, maybe you lost
Cocks
your
his head
memories
back and
too.
forth.
I cock my head back and forth with him while he does it.
Well, seems like we've... Yeah, sure. Let's just carry you in the boot. Bring you along. I'm down.
Okay. I
He
hold the
already
boot.
knows our secrets, so we might as well keep him
Yeah.
close now.
I hold the boot like this, and I'm like happily jaunting along with like one sock and one like boot, and just like bink, bink, carrying him in my boot.
Okay. He pops his little head up and looks out the boot for a little bit and says, "So you do not wish to know who is of royal blood? If any of you."
Not yet, I don't think. Do you guys want to know? Because right now, I'm just happy to hang out with Slytheris in my boot.
That's fine. How about it's one of those, if, gun to our head, we gotta figure out who the princess is. We can use the snake. Other than that, he's just like a friend and traveling companion.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if we need to use the snake, we can use it on Mushroom. As a first.
But thanks for offering, Slytheris. That's really nice.
He slithers back down into his boot and
His boot now.
goes quiet.
Wow. Really made himself at home
It's
there.
his home.
All right.
And it's warm, and it smells nice like my feet.
I
I
bet.
wish I was
One of those words did not belong in that sentence. And I think on that note, we will go to our first break with our half-hour breaking schedule.
Okie dokie. Yeah, guys, we've gone to a schedule just to keep things moving where we take a break every 30 seconds. Or, nope.
Whoa!
Every 30 minutes.
We take 1 second on a break and then
Yeah.
we do 29 of show.
Not quite that. But we will be right back very quickly, so don't go anywhere. In the meantime, I recommend hitting that follow button if you like, or checking out Misscliks on Twitter. See you in a moment. Bye-bye.
Bye.